Welcome back to Sharon Osbourne's show over here.
Thank you, AJ.
Sharon Osbourne right here. I'm AJ. I'm her co-host for today. All right, she went from struggling actress to having a big, fat, successful movie career. Please welcome the one and only Nia Vardalos.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Hi, everybody. Shall we sit?
Let's sit.
I have these things for you. I know you love flowers, and since you're the guest host as well, I used to be a florist, so I made this for you backstage. And this for you. They're boutonnieres.
Thank you.
But we don't have pins, so we have to use these lame-o safety pins.
That's fine.
And try and put them on. I'll try and put it.
Them.
While we're putting them on, I heard you like flowers as well, and I brought flowers for Sharon, but I also brought some for you. Can somebody
You
bring?
did
Here we go.
working it both ways, AJ.
I mean, you know, you just can't, you
Yeah.
can't just give one. You got to give flowers to two.
Look how beautiful they
And I
are.
love how they're so. Thank you. That's
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Because I love the
They are
film.
beautiful.
I love the movie.
Thank you so
Oh my
much. This,
gosh.
I like how this is. It makes us feel like Miss America
I know,
pageant
they're
winners.
perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Put
you
this
gonna
on
get
you
me?
as well. Yeah.
Did you
Okay, don't hurt
really
me.
used to be a florist?
I did. I can make a casket spray in 10 minutes. Yeah, but the only problem is we don't have the proper pins. But just ignore. Just ignore. Yeah.
A casket spray.
We used to. My girlfriend.
A coffin.
A coffin. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, dear.
Now, I heard you had,
It's kind of dark.
you had another little job. You were working on a porn movie?
Yeah, there is a credit that I have on the internet database site that says that I was the caterer on a porn set. And it's actually partly true, and you're getting the full scoop right now. My friend made a film of outtakes, like as if, what if this happened on a porn set? And it's, so you see, and they're fake, they're totally fake. So you see two people and it looks like they're having sex, and then one of them going, line, and then the director yelling, cut, and walking in and stopping it. And it's as if they're outtakes. Another time a boom mic hit someone in the head, you know, like that. And so she said, do you want to be in it? And I was like, no. So I said, but I'll come and make food for everybody because I'm so very Greek. So I came, and as a joke, she gave me the credit as caterer. And now it's on my credits forever. People think it's a real porn flick and that it really was the caterer. And I think, all right.
I'll take it. I'll take it, right?
Yeah.
But your current movie, Connie and Carla, we love it, don't we?
Thank you.
We love it. It's such a great movie.
Thank you.
How much fun did you have playing a drag queen?
I loved being a drag queen. I have always been more of a tomboy. Like, I'd rather be, you know, up in a tree, literally, tomboy like that. And I'm not very comfortable with femininity. And I'm telling you, once I played a drag queen, I felt beautiful.
You did?
I did, and now I wear fishnet stockings. And look at my shoes. They're crazy Gucci. My God.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous shoes.
I mean, and I never wore stuff like this, and now I'm into the fishnets and the clothes and the everything, and you can learn a lot
Everything's
from drag.
over the top now.
Yes,
You're
exactly.
getting tips?
Yeah, tips. Well, you know, I could have gotten tips from my aunts or drag queens. It's kind of the same, you know?
Yeah. Well, we're going to see you right now, Connie and Carla. Let's have a look.
Oh, sit back. You know. That's what you know. Yeah.
Was it hard learning, like, the mannerisms of a drag queen?
Yeah, a little bit of change. Like, if I was singing normally, if I was singing, like, maybe this time, like that, that's how I would sing it. But as a man, I'd have to go, maybe this time I'll be lucky. Like, that's how men sing, right? You have to sing down there. So in the same way, drag queens are just very centered. Everything's very like that. So I just had to learn to put not my hand on my hip like men do, but my hand on my waist like women do. And I learned things from drag queens like they always have a bigger glass so that their hands look smaller. And then one thing I learned is they are very separated from their breasts because they're not real for them. So I'd go to these drag shows and men would like literally reach into the thing and pull out this sponge thing that they called a cookie. And so I just thought, this is so interesting. So that's why I wrote that scene where the men are manhandling my breasts, because I thought, you know, I have to be as if these aren't real. But then it was an 8-hour shoot. You know?
Wrong.
Exactly. 8 hours. We just said to my husband, go to the mall. You don't want to be here for that.
Didn't your husband appear in the movie? He's in a couple of scenes.
Yes, I asked him to be in it. I have to beg him to be in my movies because he's always working, but it's the only time we'll be in the same city for more than, you know, a week or so. And I know, isn't he great in the movie? And I think a lot of actors would have gone a different route with it, would have tried to, once they saw us all in the feather boas and having such a good time. I think people would have tried to play it bigger or camp it up. But my husband and David Duchovny play the absolute straight roles in it, and I just thought they did the greatest job.
They're really a great job.
Yeah.
But we are going to go to a break, and we will have more with Nia right after a little break. Come back.
There's nothing more I can...
Definitely.
Now, how did the crew react to the drag queens and everything? Because they were actually real drag queens and actors mixed in.
Yeah, I wondered if it was a world that everyone would be as accepting of, and everybody was. They were like, oh my gosh, it's just drag queens and men, women. But I noticed that the Teamsters were checking out these women one day, and I was like, that's a guy, man. And the Teamsters were like, no, it's not. I'm like, that's a guy. And then the woman turned around, and it was a drag queen. And they were like, oh, Adam's apple. Oh. So it was pretty funny to see it. But the Teamsters got into it, like guys with like, you know, cut-off T-shirts, long hair, and tattoos. And, you know, we'd be shooting this movie, and I thought, is it for everybody? I'm not sure. And I knew it was when I saw this big, burly Teamster screwing this thing into a piece of wood going, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair.
I love it.
It was infectious, absolutely infectious. And I wanted the audience to know this is for all the people who like My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I didn't want them to think I've gone all weird and written another movie. It's for the same people that like My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I promise you, it's the same movie. Twice.
I love that movie.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now, you had a lot of family in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Any family in this film?
Yeah, my family showed up because you know how they're like so Hollywood.
They come
now.
with food, or
yeah, exactly.
No, did they come with food?
They did. They came with baklava for everyone because they had made their debut in My Big Fat Greek Wedding and they loved it. And my dad's like, I'm famous now. You know,
this is it.
So they came to the set and they were
famous is a Greek word.
Exactly. Famous comes from the Greek word. And so they're in a big scene and they did really well. You know, the camera was swooping down on them and they didn't, not one of them looked in the camera once. And so I went over and I was like, you guys did great. You did great. You didn't look in the camera at all. And my mom went, well, you know, we've been in a movie before. Like they've just told, I expect her at any moment to pull out her cell phone and talk to her agent.
Yeah, overtime.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, okay, you have actually met a real queen.
The queen of all queens,
The
Sharon.
queen of all queens, the Queen of England.
Yes, yes.
Why don't we get drag queens actually doing the Queen of England? Because she's so perfect.
I know.
With the hair and the crown and the handbag. Don't you think?
I think so. I think all you'd have to do is be a drag queen and sing. Maybe because the Queen of England doesn't sing. If she had a hit single, maybe drag queens would do her. There's a chance of that. But yes, in Winnipeg, I had dinner with the Queen of England. It's crazy.
You watched her eat?
I did.
What did she eat?
She had buffalo, actually. It's and she said...
Buffalo?
Yeah, she said, did you all catch this for us? Yeah, real buffalo. Because in Manitoba, it's called bison. And it's so we actually served her a meal made in Manitoba with real Manitoba berries and all these things. And she was very, very sweet, very polite. And before the minister, you know, the protocol secretary came and said to me, this is how you will meet her. You will, hands at your side, look her in the eye. Do not put your hand out. Do not say, nice to meet you. Do not say anything until the queen addresses you. And I was like, all right, okay. And he went, so I went to go meet her and he went, and pulled me back and he went, may I see it, please? And I was like, oh, wow.
You curtsied for him, too?
I did. I had to do the curtsy for him and everything. And so, of course, like, naturally, I went, okay, and I did it, and I put my hand out. He went, no, do not put your hand out until the queen puts her hand out. I was like, okay. It was crazy. And then, you know, she's coming toward me, and I'm thinking, oh, man, I'm in over my head. I'm in over my head. I'm going to throw up on the Queen of England. And I did it, and everything was fine. And then she said, and did you write the movie as well? And I said, yes, I wrote it about my family. Now, my family, of course, had showed up to that event, too. They were all hanging over the balcony. So I went, and they're right there. And there's this moment where I'm pointing up at my face. That's the picture. Like,
what did she do? Did she go,
Yeah, that's right before. She's looking at them like, what's with those loud Greeks? And then a second later, she went, hello, and they went mental. Yeah.
She did?
She was so friendly, and they went mental. Yeah.
That's nice. See, that's a real queen.
That's
for
a
you.
real queen.
To be gracious.
Queen.
Yes.
At the end, she said, lovely to dine with you. And I went, and you as well.
But she's not as lovely as you.
Oh my God, Sharon, what a sweet thing to say.
No,
Thank
she's
you.
not.
That's really nice. Thank you. And AJ, thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome, definitely.
Oh my God.
Nia's new movie, Connie and Carla, and it's hilariously funny. You have to go see it.
Gotta see
It's
it,
in
definitely.
theaters now. Nia loves it.
Up next, a brand new smile changes a woman's life.